My finest work. Ah!
I think, yeah, I would agree with you. Digital Chaos and much more of a comfortable game plan.
But
They
now
are on
they're
their side.
They're changing things up. They want to kill this Tusk. They should have, I think, pressured him a lot harder, especially with that observer ward dewarded so early. So they know exactly where he is. They ping him out. They have a DD.
He's in a nice, safe little closet.
Do they have
here,
any
but
TPs?
They're engaging. Here they go. Beerus going to lead out the front, hoping to get a lift here. Juwan's probably calling out for help and starts to turn and snowball. No TP rotation coming in yet. And he is just going to have to run south to make it away from this one. But there's the lift. There's the soul assumption. And there is your first blood. It's going to be the little young gun right here, Biru, who's going to be picking up the first blood for Digital Chaos. In lane, though, the trade could come for Yawar here. He goes to the high ground, bottles up, turns back, gets off the stun for Jaw, looks to finish him off, and gets it done with a Dragon Slave. Very nice heads-up play from Yawar to turn it around and push Digital Chaos ahead 2-0. Bulba now even creeping in, looking for a Visher setup. No, he misses it. Not going to connect, blocks it off briefly, but they're still going to follow it up with the lift and with the help from Owie, and they get it done. Back-to-back-to-back kills Merlini coming out from Digital Chaos. Huge push forward in the early game.
That Bloodseeker, like a Fisher, for example.
They have something for Bloodseeker right now. An Echo Slam plus a lift follow-up coming out. A lot of hate on Dawaga.
Yeah, it's so much easier if their team just goes with them. They don't need a farm. They can just take down mid and then control their jungle and then go see from there. Here
Hell on the monkeys. He wants to go in and see if he can get a quick pick onto Owie. Now tries to pull onto TC and they get the follow-up stun and finger from Ja. Now Ja eats a soul assumption, roll on forward from Juwan, gets the upper coming to Owie. Owie's still going to be good. Lift, pull back, and it's going to be stolen. Laguna to fly out, gets the quick pick on the monkeys forever. Now they go for Juwan and it's successful. A double kill for Yawar. On the back of that, makes it a 3-for-1 trade. Only costs Digital Chaos their TC Gyro. And they get 3, including Waga's Bloodseeker, and now it's your 1 tower.
It's a Bloodseeker.
First blood, right? Monkey's not back in the base yet. He wants to make that first fountain jump. Instead, he's coming in from the north. Goes right for TC. This time, he does have the repel, so Fissure is not going to be effective here. Finger to fly, but TC's going to be fine. Turns it back with his BKB. There's going to be a call down. Waga has his blade, no, but it's not going to be enough. Quick Yules to fly on Yawar after pitching out the Laguna, and now they're looking to go for Jaw. Jaw's going to get dropped. Monkeys is back. Jumping in. Gets TC. Will take him down, but they lose 3. A buyback even coming out from Waga. Owie, in the meanwhile, holding his own, dishing out huge damage with the birds. Root Gaming just trying their best to hold on in what could be their final defense of this game. It's enough to scurry back Digital Chaos. For now, could be a reposition here, but they still have lost just TC, and it looks like it's going to be enough for them to head back. Birds not going in. Damn birds. Going to start pecking at this Rex. There's going to be a jump from Monkeys trying to go for the war here. Gets blocked up from the shard. Sidestep goes for TC now instead. There's going to be the pullback steal. It's going to be on the board right. And now a jump in Echo from Bulba. Kex is onto the 2. Roll forward. Does come out from Schwan, but it's not going to be enough. Monkey's still alive, able to make it back in away, but not the same for Schwan. He will go down. TC charging on in is going to be able to clear out 1 Rax. And look at Owie and the birds go to work, plus Yawar. They're not able to take anyone out from Digital Chaos, and they are going to be losing their bottom set of Rax. It does cost them Waga. Monkeys has to go back to base. They lose Schwan, and it's not looking good right now for Root.
I really like...
My oh my, what are they going to do? Monkeys jumps in here, loses, gets defused off the repel, but they're not stopping him. They're still able to get the kill. That's going to be TC's Aegis to go down, and Monkeys is able to get a new repel as he bops back and away. But that's just an Aegis after all, Merlini, and they are not done yet. They move right on in. Last second Glyph will save this tier 3. But Digital Chaos will continue their juking and jiving back inside the base and out to just finish off the soul. Another deny coming out from Root Gaming, though, will eliminate the tier 3. And there goes Monkeys Forever jumping in, trying to get the pullback out of TC, who will pop. The BKB also gets help from the Lotus. Jaw getting caught on the side will go down. There's an Echo Slam to bop down Monkeys Forever, who does have a buyback. We'll probably have to use it here, and will. Dirt's going to go down. A jump in from Monkeys Forever, and he's not going to be able to finish anyone off. It looks like he will now be caught out as well into the LSA. He will be bopped in the head with a soul assumption, and that will be game. Digital Chaos will take game number 1 against Root with that. Juwan to come fight. There's Juwan. Let's go. Okay, they move in. Owie's going to get caught in the head. Will be brought down a bit. Global's going to be flying out here. TC just charges right in, now leaving his team back in the wake as he tries to finish off Jaw desperately, but not to be able to get him. First flies out on the other side as we still pan back on down. Owie very low. TC's like, I'm going to just
they're just taking the stack. So, Waga's like, WTF, guys, what are you doing?
Clockwork, let's get in there. He's got the hook shot ready, but he's dealing with these little undying zombies here. And really can't get around the corner. It's a very awkward spread fight from both sides here. TC's going to move on in, get good damage on the Monkeys. Almost enough to finish him off. One more strike could do it here. Meanwhile, Lena gets the finish on Silencer. He is going to get the finish connection right there. And now he looks at the Warrior. The Warrior getting caught with the Winter's Curse. Derp, though, it's not going to be enough. Able to fly up to the high ground, but it's disaster for Root Gaming. They crumble 1 by 1, only losing Yawar. That means the stack is going to be farmed up right here for TC. That is huge.
That is the worst possible outcome for this fight.
That was just such awkward. I mean,
okay,
they're fighting around this like big U-turn, and it did seem to kind of perplex him getting a bit more than it should have. Oh, whoa, what a shackle. Is able to connect on Yawar. He's got plenty of help. Follow-up, though, from Juan. He's looking to commit on this. Self-Yules is going to be flying out from Yawar. There goes the Splinter Blast. Big damage, big catch. Solar's not going to be enough to save him. They do end up losing Schwan. Bulba eating a lot of the damage. Waga, though, manning up, coming in from behind with his new BKB, trying to take down TC, who is sapped up. The majority of the damage still stands strong. It's a triple kill for Waga as he cleans house. And just as we're getting ready to scrutinize Root Gaming for their team fight performance, they managed to wipe the floor. They only lose the Clockwork, and they completely take out Digital Chaos.
There they go. Like,
they do ping it out.
Okay, hook shot in, buddy.
He goes in. Gets a big catch on the TC. Going to get lifted immediately straight up and down, and they quickly disperse like cockroaches. Digital Chaos trying to make it out of the way. Aoi gets bumped up to the high ground from the cogs of Juan, and now Bulba even going to get stuck on the high ground, and he's just going to get shot down from Monkeys Forever. He's going to get dropped. Yawar, though, pushes on in, perseveres, trying to bring down the Clockwork as all possible. TC, meanwhile, gets the leash, walking Waga away and into his own death. Monkeys Forever now looking to retreat and walk himself out from trouble. Yawar goes right back to work on the Roche. It looks like Digital Chaos will be able to sidestep out and then re-engage and get the win. Root Gaming not going to be able to make it work this time.
That was fantastic timing by Digital Chaos. So they wanted to go before the silence was up, because the reason why they won that big team fight is because there was a global into an eclipse.
Boy, fire it. They'll get the vision.
Yep.
Surprise. I know what's happening. Are they going to do anything?
Are they scared? You see a couple people backing off.
The body language is like, oh boy, it's coming. Where's it coming from, though? Monkeys Forever with that blink, mind you. Could get a big shackle and an Aegis snag here. Of course, you got the hook shot from Clockwork. Anything is possible. It's going to lead up with the Winter's Curse. A big one on the TC. There's a jump in for Juan, but Roche still stands. Another bump up the high ground. Bulba now going to be trapped. Yawar in big trouble. TC will go down. It's a huge fight for Root Gaming to clear house. Waga's going to be able to pick up another, going into a new killing spree, and now Bulba is going to get dropped from the top. A double kill for Waga. Oh man, what a big catch right there for Root Gaming. Aegis even being snagged up from Monkeys Forever. 3 go down all day. You were able to barely snake back to base.
Oh man, I can just imagine what's going through Digital Chaos's mind right there. They're like, you either have to commit right there or you have to back off. You can't hesitate at all. And 2 of them backed off. They're like, we don't want to take this fight. Others are like, whatever, we can fight. We have BKB and stuff. And then they just get over it.
He can get a little bit of extra damage here, and Waga knows that top tier 3 is already very low. So he's happy to take that one, and I would imagine Root Gaming will disperse after this. They're split pushing all over the place. Merlini bottom lane. Monkeys Forever is just focused firing down this tier 3. Still got a couple of seconds. He should be able to get it and snake out of it. Nicely done. Now everyone back in full force from the side of Digital Chaos. Are they going to look to engage and catch anyone on the way out? Oh, Yawar gets the first catch, annihilating Derp. Waga rather, looking to hold strong here. It's pretty obvious he's going to have to hand over his own life. Creates a bit of extra space so the rest of Root Gaming can make it out on the bottom.
Why did...
But he handed over so much. 755 dominating streak. Just didn't want to bother getting back.
Here they go. Smoke in through the top. This is it.
Jump in from Schwan. It's a big one. Could have been on 2, but he's going to get lifted immediately from Biru, so no cog will be at the follow-up. But what a shackle from Monkeys. Catches Bulba and Yawar. They quickly wipe the floor. Bulba, he's going to be out. No buyback, and now the catch. Waga trapped inside their own prison of cogs, but there we go. They're moving in, trying to catch TC, who's able to sidestep and make it away. They don't want to dive too far, so it looks like Root Gaming pull back. The buyback comes out from Yawar. Moves in. Quick Laguna. Annihilates Waga, and now he charges on in. Monkeys Forever could get caught out here. Schwan, another hook shot. This one will get the finish. Yawar's going to be able to die back for him for 96 seconds. Big latch from Monkeys, catches onto TC. Should be able to finish him off here, though. Aoi's poking him from the back, but the cold embrace is going to be there, Merlini. And it looks like Root Gaming might have done it here. They're going to just have to try to clear out what they can. It actually forces out the TC buyback. He's going to try to keep them off our lodge. Get the hell out of here. Whipping job backing out from the base. So much damage. One more whip. Oh, not enough. Did it miss? It missed on the high ground. No, okay, I got him now. Oh, boy. Back at mid lane, Root Gaming backstep. Now they take a big fight. They force out a lot of buybacks. They can't do any additional structural damage, but I guess it's still a pretty damn big win there for Root Gaming, but they will be forced to step back and wait for these ultimates to come back online if they want to engage again.
Yep, Digital Chaos failed that test.
So they can get hit by a Winter's Curse. He simply has to fly over the high ground.
He has to drop.
He's going to do the same exact thing onto TC. But this time he's going to get popped with a Laguna. Oh, what a heads up from Yawar. Not again. Fool me once. Shame on you. But not going to be happening this time. TC eating a lot of damage here, even from the little Manta illusions. Roche down to about half-life. Ooh, the buyback from Wyvern. Still has the curse up. This time Yawar not going to have the Laguna yet. Still 30 seconds down, and even the Tombstone will be going down here shortly. This is still really good for Root if they want to contest this.
I mean, they have...
Oh, Ruben, hook shot. Was it blocked? It's not going to be in there. It is now. And, well, Monkeys decides to man up. The curse not going to be very effective for this time. TC looks to charge on now. Gets a big damage round on Monkeys forever. Meanwhile, Yawar going toe-to-toe with Juan. Tries to bring him down low. Meanwhile, the chase continues on the Monkeys, but a catch comes out from Juan. Big hook shot to TC. Will force himself out from trouble. TC now locked in a pit. Biru eating a lot of damage from both Waga and Ja, and they're also going to take out TC. 2 down from Digital Chaos. Yawar able to blink up to the high ground and make it away. Oh, hook shot gets blocked from Derp. Damn it! Juan's not going to be able to get the catch on the TP, unfortunately, but Root Gaming will be able to move into the Roche pit and take it for themselves.
Oh, even with 2 missed hook shots. That Tombstone that was a good Tombstone place. And it's much better than over here because they actually can see it if that's where they approached from last time. So they can probably scout it out with the Winter Wyvern who got stuck up there in the last fight. So,
okay, but here they come. Charging down this mid lane.
No buyback on Razor.
Oh, man, he's caught. He's able to BKB. It's a bit of damage, but what a catch. Probably should have bumped him back, but he's going to get the catch instead, holding him in, and even a Winter's Curse expended for TC's death, and it's going to be justified. 95 seconds, no buyback for the Razor. Digital Chaos are going to have to defend. Weak and wounded, they're going to lose even more here. Biru could be going down momentarily, gets the lift off, but the Curse is going to be there. Laguna has a follow-up on the Monkeys forever, not going to be enough to finish him off. He's going to run and make it back and away from trouble. No one going down from the side of Root. Ali's going to be forced to pull out a buyback here, but they're still going to be down 2 all day. Jumping again from Juan. This time they bump back Aoi right near the sentry. He should be going down, and Digital Chaos will call it. Merlini, we're going to a game 3 for Digital Chaos against Root. Root have done it. This time they pulled it together, and they get their win.
Very, very well played. All starting on that top fight. And the support's actually doing stuff and helping out the win. And Monkeys played pretty well too. He had some really good shackles, and he did a lot. Always a solution.
All right. Well, they're going to make another go on the Bulba here, who has no mana now for the Cogs, so he's going to get a lot of damage. But
man, this lane should be going so much better. Like, if he had an Oov there, they would have killed him.
Look at this. Biru was able to bring Juan to the high ground with the lift, and now he's going to have to run away, and he can't do it. No Icarus dive available. He goes down. Excellent play from the young one. Biru is able to get a nice telekinesis, and they get the first blood, taking out Juan. They can finally get their finish. Here we go. Oh, derp again. Fissure's out, but this time it's going to be caught on the other side. It's just not his game 3 so far.
This bottom lane is just not Root's lane, man. I think generally this matchup is played like Lifestealer harasses the crap out of the Clockwork. And if he's out of mana, he has Magic Stick or a Mango at this point to take over the lane. But like now he just got Phase, and he has no or he didn't have room for that.
Oh, Yawar and Monkeys Forever go toe-to-toe, and it's Yawar who is the last to stand. Derp nearby, but not quite close enough. And that is also going to secure a rune at the top lane for Yawar. He gets his bottle back. He'll be able to bottle through it and pick up the bounty. Big boost for him. Now 2-0 for Digital Chaos as they assert themselves in the top, the mid, and, well, technically Bulba's not having a hard time in the bottom, so...
It's been blocking. Oh,
Derp is potentially being caught out to 3-on-2 here. Derp is going to eat the first big Laguna coming out from Yawar. He's going to get dropped. Push ahead now 3-0 on their run. Monkeys Forever is going to be
no items, though. He needs like a Blink and or a Glimmer Cape. Ideally both, but you know, you're living the support life, so I don't really see how he's going to get any like clutch Winter's Curses unless they're like doing Roach or something, which could be right now.
Here comes the smoke. They got to make something happen here now. Oh, but the hook connection from Bulba is going to stop him in their tracks. An egg and an egg. Both going to get dropped from both sides, and just chaos breaks out. And quickly, one by one, Root Gaming go down. Biru will be dropping in the end. Wagger trying to man up, get Yawar, but he's eating so much Rocket Barrage damage that TC is going to help finish him off. And Schwan is going to be the final Root Gaming member, making it a full team wipe. DC get a 2-for-5 trade, and it looks like a follow-up Roche thereafter. And already pressure coming in the mid and top lane inside the Root base.
Good try. That's pretty close to clean at this point because that's just such a big fight to lose. They also lost a gem and they lost Roche. So and Rubik doesn't
they finally find an opportunity to pull back, though. Not getting the mark for the Mystic Flare, but there's Bulba again with that magical hook shot. But Marcus Forever able to sidestep. They quickly throw up the Winter's Curse for TC. Waga realizes, I do not have an MKB. I can't hit this man. And he is just going to get chunked down very easily. Waga is out and on the sidelines because of that investment. He has no buyback, and he is out for good. And that is game. We had waited a bit for it, but it is over. Digital Chaos will best Root Gaming 2-1 in our first round of the Nanyang NA.
He did 100 damage.
Nope, it does not.
I actually want to see his damage under that. I'm looking right now. Earthshaker 1800, Phoenix 8000, Lifestealer 5500. Winter Wyvern did more damage than him. Winter Wyvern did 6000. Shadow Fiend did surprisingly low too, but he got picked up for it. So that is a sad life.